Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I wasn't gonna make this video. It, People think of me as like this father figure on YouTube and such, and it's not really what I'm going for. What I'm like, if I were to try to define what I actually target, like as a vibe on this channel, it would be more like wiser older guy, but more relatable than dad, right? Dad's an idiot, right? Dad doesn't understand what you're going through. I'd much rather it be like, yeah, well, Woody's maybe an older guy, but he gets what I get. Like that's kind of what I'm targeting, and I don't think this video fits with that. This video is preachy, and I didn't want to make it, but I thought about it, and I thought, I have 1 million subs, and I think that one of them might die tonight. Tonight's New Year's Eve, and someone's going to be drinking and driving. It's going to happen in one of two ways. Either they're going to drink and not recognize the danger of driving and not recognize the carelessness of it, right? They're going to think like, well, what's the big deal? Like I might be a little buzzed, but it's all cool. And it's not cool. It's not cool for a couple of different reasons, Like if you want to take risks by bungee diving or skydiving or, I don't know, race car driving, knock yourself out. But when you drink and drive, you're making decisions with other people that's totally not cool. I don't mind dangerous activity. Go crazy. I mind dangerous activity where you threaten others, and that's one of the reasons that I think drinking and driving is so horrible. If drunk drivers only ever hit telephone poles, it would bother me a little less. But that's not what happens. They hit innocent people, and they kill them, they maim them, they ruin them, they give them brain damage. And I had a Mail Monday letter I read this morning because of a drinking and driving thing. Guy lost his arm. Guy lost his arm in a car accident. What kind of shit is that? Like, look, he'll probably live a happy, full life, but dude, you don't want to lose your arm. Like, I'm sure given the option, he wouldn't take that. So that's one way that this is going to happen, that someone's going to not recognize that drinking and driving is more than just well, I get that it's a little dangerous, but it's the most convenient way for me to get home. Screw that, man. Like if you find that you've made a decision and you're not capable of driving, call for someone, right? Like calling a cab, people don't even know how to call a cab. Dude, use your iPhone and call a goddamn cab. It's not that complicated. Call your mom. Call your uncle. Call your older brother. Make a goddamn phone call. Don't drink and drive. This is for real, right? This is bullshit, what you're thinking about here. Don't do that. And then there's another way that people might die tonight. And it's that they're going to get into a car with a drunk driver, right? This is the thought process that will go through their head. And if this thought process goes through your head tonight, think about it twice. It's this. It's like, all right, I get that this guy's been drinking. I get that this might not be a safe ride. But, dude, everyone's going to judge me. And I don't want to be a pussy. I don't want people to think that I'm some sort of puss who's afraid to get into a car with a drunk driver. Really? Really? Is that your thought process? Is that what you're going for? Like, I don't want to call my mom. That seems like a pain in the ass. And everyone's going to act like, I'm a wimp for not getting in this car with a drunk driver. Dude, you're being a wimp when you get in that car. That's the deal. Like, everyone knows what's up with you. Everyone knows that the reason that you got in that car with the drunk driver was that you didn't want to be judged by someone, that you couldn't take that little bit of, pushback that some jackass teenage peer of yours might give you, and instead you opted to get into a car with a drunk driver. One of those two things is going to happen to one of you, and it sucks. It sucks. And I thought, I don't want to be all preachy. I don't want to make the video like this one. It's not the one I'm targeting. But it's like, God damn, it's almost like an obligation, though. Like, if I don't, someone's going to die. Someone's going to die, right? Like, we might literally save a life tonight if we can just get one person to be like, you know what? I'm a little buzzed. I'm calling Dad. And, if this goes right, Dad's going to recognize that, yeah, he probably won't love the drinking thing, but he's going to be happy that I've got the kind of head on my shoulders that doesn't cause death and dismemberment. Or, like, the drunk driver says, I'll take you home. Or driver who wasn't supposed to be drinking and you just follow through with your normal plan. Start saying, hop in my car. And you think to yourself, wait a minute, this is exactly what Woody was saying. Be safe tonight, guys. Have fun.